For hundreds of years the blood was sprinkled, but it still had to be done again. The high priest would come in and he would see that accumulated blood and understand that the job wasn't finished, that it was never going to be finished this way. And he would understand that there had to be more than this to it, that there had to be something to make it eternal. Christ as our high priest only had to bring the blood into the Holy of Holies once, and atonement was made forever. Hebrews 7:26 and 27 tells us, "For such an high priest became us, who is holy, harmless, undefiled, separate from sinners, and made higher than the heavens, who needeth not daily, as those high priests, to offer up sacrifice, first for his own sins and then for the people's. For this he did once, when he offered up himself. For the law maketh men high priests which have infirmity, but the word of the oath, which was since the law, maketh the Son, who is consecrated for evermore." And so Christ only had to bring his blood once, and atonement was made forever. So once again we see the order of Melchizedek is superior to the Levitical priesthood, to the order of Levi. And then under the Levitical priesthood, because the work was never finished, there was no provision made in the tabernacle for the priest to ever rest or relax. No seat or chair or anything at all. He must always stand and minister. And here once again the order of Melchizedek is superior as well. Hebrews 10:11 to 14 takes this up and says, "And every high priest, every priest, standeth daily ministering." So notice he standeth daily ministering and offering oftentimes the same sacrifices which can never take away sins. But this man, Christ, our high priest, after he had offered one sacrifice for sins forever, sat down on the right hand of God, from henceforth expecting till his enemies be made his footstool. For by one offering he hath perfected forever them that are sanctified. And so we see here the order of Melchizedek is superior as well. When Christ had offered one sacrifice for sin forever, he sat down on the right hand of God. The work was finished at last. After all those years and generations of putting the blood on the mercy seat, the time came when it was fulfilled, and it was fulfilled perfectly by Christ, who is our eternal high priest. So we see that Christ's high priesthood is legitimate, and not only that, it's vastly superior to the Levitical priesthood. Christ is indeed come a high priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. So praise the Lord, we have a high priest, and he is a high priest who is qualified. In fact, he's a high priest that is of the order of Melchizedek, and so superior in every way to the Levitical priesthood and able to provide eternal justification for us.